One case is an individual who's previously tested positive back in July. There are those individuals who can continue to shed the virus. It's not a transmissible virus, it's dead virus essentially. This may be a case in point, but we need to make sure. So we need to exclude the possibility that it's reinfection with a new virus for this individual. But if there's nothing that indicates epidemiologically that this person's been exposed to a known case, and if the fuller laboratory results really point to this just being the tail end of a really long infection, then that will come off as a false positive, but early days. The other three cases
on that one,
yeah,
what's the likelihood there that it could be, a
reinfection?
Yeah.
They've been extremely rare events globally. The US has reported its first one just in the last couple of weeks. There's only a handful of cases reported around the world. So it seems to be exceptionally rare, but it does happen. We need to explore the possibility of it happening.
Equally, how common is it that it's been July to now is 3 or so months? How common is it that someone still has the virus in their system that much later?
Well, it's certainly known that, and as a more common phenomenon than reinfection, but not everyone who's been infected previously obviously develops another syndrome with symptoms that are consistent with coronavirus who also gets tested. So the full extent of how often that happens isn't really well known. For a lot of places in the world, the peak of their pandemic has been just in recent weeks, and so that time of seeing how long someone might continue to shed the virus isn't particularly well understood, but it's known to be several weeks for some individuals.